$1 million, but when you climax,
Oh, God.
Whoa.
I can't believe we're taking it to this level.
you barf in your mouth.
Yeah, I probably would.
I probably
All right,
would.
ladies, be warned. Brett may puke on you.
He's not getting this offer right now. This is a scenario.
No, this is based on things that will never happen, right?
All right,
Or-
let's
okay.
do it right now.
What?
Let's use this scenario.
Go ahead.
Let's do it right
And
now.
Die Hard started a
I
trend.
hate Speed 2.
Why?
That's pretty
It's
bad.
horrible.
It's kind of like, it's more of a watch it because it's laughably bad.
Yes.
There are a few parts that I thought Sandra Bullock was pretty funny.
I'm sorry, but
When she
she's
cuts-
a great actress, but she sucks in that movie.
She cuts open the door with the chainsaw and she's like revving it. Can you guys get out?
If you back up with the saw,
What?
if you back up with the saw, we'll give it a try.
It's so bad.
It is very bad writing. It is very bad.
Bad.
But I always thought of it as more of an action type than a funny movie, and it turns out this, like, as an adult watching it, it's a terrible
It's
film.
horrible.
That was a great
That's great.
quote by
Yeah.
you, John.
I can quote Speed too.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Garfield and Friends from Fickle
Oh,
Fanboys.
Now, which one?
The second one, not the
Yes.
first one.
This one.
Times are here.
Yeah, I hate that one.
It doesn't matter. That's
Well,
just an
yes,
image.
but there are two
There's
actual
two-
songs.
there's two of them.
Oh,
The
well,
second
that's what they.
one,
That's he sent me a picture.
Ready?
Ready
Ready.
Two.
to
Party!
We're ready
to party.
We're ready.
Dun, dun,
I hope you bring lots of spaghetti.
dun, dun.
Come on down to Garfield and Friends. Come on in. It's time to party with Garfield,
Garfield
and
and
Friends.
Friends.
And then I think there's another
I
verse.
love how we all know that one.
I think there's another verse.
There
in it.
is. There's a little bit more to it.
Oh my God, I'm like tearing up
I
here.
just got a
Good one.
Charlie horse in my thigh.
Oh shoot! You okay?
You're gonna fart or
Do
something.
you need something?
Hey, where's your Charlie
Just give me
horse?
time. It's on the bottom of this thigh.
Hey, you can do this. Put your foot out. Put your
I
foot
can't.
Out. Do it.
No!
Put your
Oh shoot!
Ah! Put it out. Now flex your foot up, like your toes towards the ceiling. It looks like you're trying to take a shit.
What do you need to
Well, I
do?
don't want it to look like
What do you want to do?
I'm trying to put my foot over there.
Give me your.
Help me. My back's to the camera.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're okay.
It's
You're okay.
ridiculous.
You're okay. You're
Let's do some.
I'm doing some friggin' Christmas trivia.
It's like we've done this
Trying to do
before.
Alex.
Oops.
Welcome back to the PTO Unlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex.
This is episode 305. And Josh is walking
Oh,
around.
Josh is gone. Thank you.
Episode 305. It's been like a month since we recorded.
Feels like it.
No, it's
Gosh.
not.
It
Well,
feels like.
This is okay. I got to be honest. Last week was like the longest week ever. Like last Thursday was, I swear to God, 2 days in one.
Yeah.
It felt like one of the longest days ever. But you know that's also because summer's here officially. Alex.
Yes.
We already had the longest day of the year.
That was on Monday.
Tuesday.
Monday.
Monday.
So now the days will get shorter.
Today.
No, they won't.
Last week.
Not
It doesn't-
significantly.
It doesn't matter, but they will get
They
shorter.
are getting shorter now. The sun is setting faster and it's rising
Well, it's not
later.
setting faster. It's just, I guess it's
setting
faster.
sooner and rising
Yes, earlier
later.
is what I was trying to say.
It's going the other way around now. How's that feel?
You know
By
what-
a
you know-
minute.
You know what I think about?
you know, after,
I think that sun sets at 9:17 tonight. That makes me feel good.
Tomorrow will be 9.
you know, after
16.
some days of 90 degrees, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, dude, I can't. Right now it's hot in here, and I've been running the fan and the AC so it can blow in here, and it's actually
Whew.
not awful.
We've
I
got
think I
coming
have-
up this week 87, 91, 92.
I think I have an issue with my air conditioner. I haven't called maintenance yet. but
You better get that handled.
It's just not come. It's running all the time, and
Yeah?
it's just not keeping up.
That's no
Indeed. I don't, which sucks.
Well,
Can you guys
we don't have it
believe that
either.
it's already going to be the 4th of July?
What?
What?
Yeah, next Monday. So yeah, no show next week.
Yeah, we've
Yeah, because
got
we're gonna be.
So, are you gonna say what you're doing, or is that
What?
not happening?
What are we doing?
Wasn't that gonna be for the 4th?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's talking about the toga party.
Oh, okay. I was like,
No,
is
we
there
got a
something
date.
I
We got a
don't know
date.
about?
We have a date.
Yes, we have
We're
a date.
getting it officially established. We'll probably have it the private invites this week.
Yes, we'll probably have this.
So we're gonna try the new Dr. Pepper that is limited edition. It's for Jurassic World.
Which makes no
Dominion?
sense because there's nothing about Jurassic World Dominion that says dark berry Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, they don't. I don't even think they're. I don't think I saw.
It's the T-Rex's favorite flavor. Didn't you know that?
Well,
I
it's
think
got the
he just
T-Rex logo
likes
right on it,
Whatever. He
Oh,
can
does
get
it?
his
Oh, I
mouth
was
on.
just joking, man.
right there in the middle.
Well, that's just the Jurassic Park.
I know it's still a logo, but
It's just marketing.
oh, hey, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. That's gonna play again. All right, so we're gonna try this. Also, guys, did you know that on this day, 50 years ago, Atari was founded?
I did not. Is that cold soda?
Yes, it's cold. You said it. You asked me before, and I said yes. I put it in the fridge.
Were you in the room?
Yeah, I was right there.
Well, I
was walking
Alex,
in.
I asked Alex, and then I'm like, oh, she can't hear me. So I'm like,
I answered.
Oh, is that
you.
what you were asking? I'm sorry.
I answered you, but you probably just didn't hear me.
I
That's
probably
okay.
didn't.
But if you want more of this, I don't have any more cold, but you can take some out of this right here. So we're gonna try out the Dr. Pepper Dark Berry. So yeah, 50 years
Smells
ago.
good.
Go ahead and try that. While I'm talking here, 50 years ago, Atari was founded. So yeah, we should probably discuss a little bit of our favorite Atari games. If you guys ever played any, like I kind of did. I played like Paperboy.
Anymore.
I don't think
Pac-Man?
I ever played Atari.
You didn't play like Pac-Man?
If I did, it was probably like a Nintendo port or something.
Right. I could see that. You
That's-
never
that's
played on
not
an
bad.
actual.
I'll
That's
have a
not
little
bad.
more.
You guys
Yeah,
wanna
no,
do
it's
the
like
topper?
it's not bad, but it's like I like that it's not the berry part is not overpowering. It's in the
Right, right.
aftertaste actually, like as you're breathing out.
Have you had the Dr. Pepper cream soda?
Yes.
Yes.
I like it.
It was a little.
It's
too much
vanilla.
going
It's
on
vanilla. I'm gonna
there.
try it now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Did you buy that in a 12-pack or how'd you
Yeah,
get
it's
it?
in a
12.
12 pack.
Well, here's the thing. I went to Kroger last night. Alex wanted some Mountain Dew. I was
kind?
like, if they got live wire, I'd grab it.
They'll-
Just regular.
They never have live wire,
I
right?
know. Nobody does.
They don't.
No,
I don't think they're distributing them in 12 packs in.
Nowhere. I
Northeast
mean,
Indiana
well,
right
we were in where were we, Alex? We were somewhere else recently. We were in a store, and I looked around. And I couldn't find any live wire either in 12
Walmart.
packs. Walmart. Yeah. We don't normally
You're
shop
lucky
at
to
Walmart.
find anything other than whatever the popular one or the limited time one is, which
Yeah.
is I think the melon one. Right
Yeah, it's like the
It's the
gross
Baja
crap.
stuff, which we're gonna have to try.
No, it's
Baja.
tropical stuff, and I hate tropical.
Baja pineapple and Baja
now.
mango.
Gross.
I know.
Yeah.
We should also try the Baja Zero Sugar because we haven't tried that. I mean,
Mm.
we got to be open. We tried the dark berry, so this isn't bad. This is a
Yeah,
good. This is a
yes.
purchase.
This is really,
It's decent.
yeah.
I
This
think
is
I'd
not
probably
bad.
just
I'm not
rather have a
upset.
regular Dr. Pepper. Though.
Well, I'm not upset. I have a 12 pack of it.
Right.
I have a 12 pack, but I don't
Like
think
it's
I'm
not
gonna
gonna go to
purchase it
waste.
again.
How about that?
Right. And then I also so at Kroger it was 3 for $12.88 or $7
were-
a 12 pack.
They were. I got some on.
I was
Sunday.
like,
They were
I
cheaper.
never buy more than one 12 pack because it's so bad
You have
for
to
you.
buy them,
But you have to now.
buy 3 at a time.
So I
or-
bought 3. I bought Mountain Dew regular, this, and I got vanilla Coke.
Can never go wrong with vanilla Coke.
I know. I
Why
was
don't
like,
you get
oh,
some
yeah.
Code Red?
We had it last time. We had a 12 pack of Code Red, and that went
Yeah.
slow. And I don't want to have Code Red right now. We had it before, and nah. Go for the regular for Alex. Alex likes the regular Mountain Dew.
I mean, I'm pretty darn sure that Livewire is definitely always going to be number 1.
Yes, in this house.
Like drinking
Did
the
your
regular
brother
Mountain
like
Dew
it
the
too?
last couple that
Yeah.
we've had.
Yeah,
It's just not as satisfying as Livewire.
it's not.
It's just
not.
like I'm wanting the Livewire taste, and then I'm getting disappointed.
I agree. So you guys never played any Atari? Alex played Atari, I think.
Yes, I did.
What'd you play?
Oh
I
God.
might have played Space Invaders.
Yeah.
I think you played. Yeah, you did. You liked
Yeah.
that. You also liked the Pitfall, didn't you?
I never played Pitfall.
I did. I actually did. I forgot about that. But no, I used to play Paperboy and our Pac-Man, things like that. So moving on, we can talk about our week.
Can I start off by a fun story that happened today?
Okay, what happened today?
Brett, I was actually right in front of like your area of the woods. Excuse me. Way too much pop. So I was actually by like your intersection right there by the church.
Okay.
And I was coming home from the store, and all of a sudden, like, I see, like, it was a green light, but there's cars stopped everywhere in your intersection. There was a freaking loose Shih Tzu just, like, running in the intersection. This was, like, 1:30, so this is, like,
That's
lunchtime. And there's tons of cars, so everybody's, like, put their hands out. There were, like, 4 or 5 people that got out of their cars, twisted their cars around, put their blinkers on, and was like, oh, my God, we got to catch this dog, because it's just running in and out of the intersection. Luckily, everybody was really nice and stopped. And then I got out of my car, put my flashers on, and went to go help. And right when I got out, it was actually someone. The owner was in an SUV to my right, going towards your house, I guess. I guess say. And the SUV was like cockeyed, like blocking off 2 lanes of traffic. And I had asked the guy that had been chasing him, I'm like, what happened? He's like, the driver was just a really, really old man. It was a big blue SUV. And he said, oh, he must have had his window all the way down because the Shih Tzu just, as soon as he turned the corner, just jumped right out of the window and started running around. So people, either keep your dogs in the back of the car or don't put your windows all the way down.
Yep.
Here's the thing, though. Our car's back windows go down all the way.
Yep.
So we have
Don't put your windows all the way down when you have a dog in the car.
I get it. Yeah.
Or, anchor them.
Yeah.
Or I mean, some there are some cars, or not cars, but there's some items like a seatbelt for animals, or there's also little strappy things that go over, like they're like little tarps, not necessarily
Strappy
tarps,
things.
but like nets that go over so they can't jump. You can roll the windows all the way down and it just covers your window, and it's like a net so they can't jump all the way through.
Right.
There's dividers, there's lots of things you can do, but yeah,
Top Gun style.
apparently this guy he turned the corner and his Shih Tzu just jumped right out. He's lucky the animal didn't break anything.
Will you tell the funny story?
Ooh, do you want to go ahead? Yeah, do you want me to, or
What, about yesterday?
Yeah.
So we went and saw The Fifth Element yesterday at the theater at Regal, our theater that we love so much. You go ahead and tell the story, Alex, while I'm typing this up.
Okay, so Josh and I bought tickets for like 3 p.m. for the 25th anniversary showing of The Fifth Element, which, by the way, was freaking amazing because it was in up-res, like 4K.
Is that where the fan question came from?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it was. It was like as we were sitting down, like, I know what the fan question is. And when we came up with it. But anyway, so it was amazing. But as Josh and I get there, like just before 3 o'clock, and we're sitting down and all the lights are already off. They're like, theater 20, go ahead and go in there. I'm like, okay, all the lights are already off, and
12.
whatever. All the lights are already off. We go in there and Elvis is playing.
But we thought it was the trailer.
We thought it was a trailer because it was a scene from the trailer. So we just sit down and we're waiting for a couple of minutes. I'm like, wow, this conversation's actually going on quite a long time. And then as we're looking around, we're like, this is actually the movie. So we get ourselves up, and then we see other people walking in to do the same thing. We're like, wait, Fifth Element? Yeah. Nope, get out. This is Elvis. So we find some like 13-year-old child, or not 13, but like 16-year-old child
who's running the theater.
We're like, we're supposed to be, and then all of a sudden you see like 10 other people that are our age. And you can just tell that they had full popcorn, headed that way. I'm like, no. Nope, you're not seeing Elvis, are you? Yeah, like sure enough, like there's 5 or 6 teenagers trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Like, oh shit, the wrong movie's playing.
Yes.
There was only about 3 or 4 people in actually seeing Elvis, and from what I could tell, just because it's a biopic, that's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Biopic.
Whatever.
It can be pronounced any way. Actually,
I don't know what it's called.
Biopic. Yeah, I've heard it twice.
But from where we got in the theater, it looked like it might have been like early to mid movie. And what they ended up doing was going in. They took about 10 minutes, went in, kicked the people out of Elvis, and took them to the manager, and
because
put us.
We were at the proper theater
because we were at our theater at our time.
Well, they didn't do anything wrong.
I know, but
No.
they stopped Elvis, turned the lights on, and said, go to the manager. We're going to help you out. They stopped the middle of their movie and
It
started
was like
our movie.
3 or 4 people. It wasn't that many people.
No,
that were there,
no,
so-
but still, they were in there all comfy
I
because
know.
we were in there. They had their
But
seats
luckily,
up
nobody
and-
was in our seats. We went in, sat in our seats.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah,
was there.
nobody
Like
was in
we
our
sat in the
seats.
proper seats. Like, are we in the right theater?
Well,
Like,
what's the funny part?
That
the funny
is the
part
funny
is
part.
the fact that we sat down. We sat there. It had to have been more than a couple minutes.
Oh, we had our feet up.
We were comfy,
We were
and
sitting
there
there
was
waiting.
we're like this ain't.
I thought maybe it'd be a
Corbin,
behind
Dallas,
the
and Lulu.
scene. I was like, maybe this is a behind the scenes of
featurette.
Elvis.
We were early. No, we were right on time. It was so messed up. Like the fact that we also went to see Top Gun at your theater
Oh,
the day
God.
before,
Brett, I
Did it-
can't.
freezing our tits
Oh
off.
my God,
That
it's
theater
so
is an ice cube.
cold.
F that
Did you go
theater.
to DuPont?
Yes.
You said it 3 times. Yes, I said your theater.
Oh, you just kept talking.
Your
Um,
theater.
I've never been cold, but I run hot. So.
That theater
It-
was like
Josh
60
and I
degrees.
were like, we put
We
the
had- I had
armrest
a
up,
hoodie.
and we were like, we were sharing a hoodie. We were so cold.
I had a hoodie. Like I was like, this is an ice cube box, and this is not cool.
Like Josh
And
and I
then-
got out of the theater into 90-degree weather just to get into the car and turn the AC down.
You turned it off.
like,
actually.
just to get warm.
Yeah. And Alex said to me as we were driving home, never again.
Why did you go to AMC?
Because the seats for Regal were front row were taken.
Yeah, hell
so
no.
we were like, nah, we'll
No.
go try our luck at AMC and get there a little early, and we did. We got
Yeah,
there
we
like
got
10
great
minutes
seats.
early, and we got good seats. And the theater was for Fifth Element. I counted actually there were about 30 to 35 people for
Oh,
Fifth
yeah, it
Element.
was
So that was a
actually
good
pretty
theater
decent,
size for
yeah.
that. And then for Top Gun, old geriatric effing people at this movie, like 50 and above. I swear
I
to
would
God.
not say they were geriatric.
We were the youngest people there.
Yes, we were, but I would say like
believe
not
it.
old geriatric.
Everybody
I would
was like,
say-
oh, this and all that when we're going to talk about Top Gun. We'll get into that. But they were like oohing and on everything about this movie. And we're just sitting there like, okay, these are obviously references.
cannot say old and geriatric. They were our parents' age.
Did you watch Top Gun
No,
before you went?
no.
No,
I,
I
wanted
already
to see
seen
what
it.
I could do. And I'm going to complain about this movie
Okay.
Oh, okay.
when we dive into it.
Okay.
So, anything else to talk about the week?
Don't think
We
so.
have our trip to talk about.
Oh yeah, we still have the trip. but-
Yeah, which
Well,
we can
do
dive
it.
into here. So, when we went to Michigan, Alex, for our
That
trip.
wasn't really a surprise, you know.
Well, it was kind of.
You've been there before.
Yeah, but
Thought it was
the
gonna be like a surprise.
the other surprise was that I was looking into doing like because Josh and I have like a $500
just-
credit to
I'm just
American Airlines,
Busting balls.
and I was just gonna up and buy a couple plane tickets to go to like Florida for the weekend.
That'd be cool. That would be a good surprise.
It would have been, but at the same time, I was like, no, I feel like that's just too much right now.
I
So-
think it would have been good.
I think we would have gotten there and we would have
Especially
been more stressed out about where to go and
We knew everything in the area.
Even if you stayed at the hotel on the beach for a week,
that's
a weekend.
yeah, he's not wrong. I mean, but we did it just fine.
everything. Like I liked what we did.
We
didn't
started planning.
plan
We started planning
anything.
one thing, and we got stressed.
We got stressed
and we
because
said
we planned
no,
it.
we're
like,
not
nope.
going to plan it. And then the next day we did it instead, which was mini golf. And Alex,
Well, and that was we woke
did
up
pretty
and we
good.
looked at the time and we're like, okay, you want to go do mini golf? Yeah,
we
sure.
did mini golf before we went back to the beach. So for day one, we didn't leave Fort Wayne until like 1 or 2, maybe even 3 in the afternoon. It was late. We got into Michigan like 5 or 6, right?
No, we left at like 5.
Oh, is it that
Really?
late?
Yeah.
Oh, it
Probably
felt
couldn't
like it
check
was.
in till around 3 anyway.
Right.
Yeah,
But it was 60 degrees
Yeah.
There was no reason to
that
go to
day.
the beach
It
that
was a
day.
cold day.
It was
Yeah.
really cold, so I was like,
Yeah.
no, there's no way we were gonna go to the beach all day Saturday. So
Mhm.
we just took our time on Saturday getting ready. And
we discovered something that we're going to do from now on for road trips.
Oh.
oh, freaking
Order
A.
a medium pizza ahead of time and pick it up and eat it on the way.
Why?
Eat pizza in the car on the way?
I
dude.
don't know. It was freaking awesome. We've never done it
great.
before.
Oh,
Great
Oh,
idea.
you did it this time.
Yes.
Yeah, we've
You
never
liked
done it before. I say do it.
Yes.
where?
We
Pizza
got it
Hut.
from Pizza Hut.
We just went to the one down the street and just went
Josh
to the
ordered
pickup
it while
window.
we were getting the car packed and ready to go, and then we just went, picked it up, and I gave him a slice, and we ate like pizza on the way to the beach. It was
It was
pretty
great.
nice.
I loved
What
it.
makes pizza superior to anything?
Because you
else
don't
could've
have a
picked up?
burger and
You
fries.
don't have like burger and fries getting all. I don't know. It
It's
just
one
made it.
hand. Like, burger and fries, you're swapping shit. Chicken nuggets, you're dipping shit. I mean,
Okay.
Am I
It
wrong?
just is actually really enjoyable to have a pizza on
In
a
the
road
car.
trip.
It's a different feeling.
Yeah.
It's a different feeling because for
So I
where
looked
we
at
were,
Josh when he was like, "Do you want to get a pizza?" And I looked at him like he was crazy. I'm like, "Really, a pizza on a road trip?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Hear me out." And I'm like, "Okay, let's try it."
so we did well. Anyway, where we were going, we only had to go like 2 roads, so it was no
Yeah.
big stretch, and we didn't need to follow directions for a while. So
No, Josh
it
ended
was-
up. We
yeah,
went
it was
like
great.
we added like another 20 minutes on the trip because Josh drove
more like
through.
a half hour, 45, because
Well-
we had to go through my town where I work and
He
showed
wanted to
Alex my job.
Yeah, he wanted to
place,
show me where he worked.
my building,
Yeah,
and we just
pretty nice area.
had a great time. That day was pretty easy going.
It was a pretty easy going. We ended up just
I could have streamed.
we tried
But I
to
didn't.
figure out some kind of nightlife to do in St. Joe. And the
There isn't any.
only bar that was actually there at one point hasn't been open since 2020, and it was a dance club like on the beach. And we're like, all right, well, where else is there? And pretty much the only place was a pub, probably about the size of our upstairs.
No, it's a barn, a horse stable.
Oh yeah, the way that it was inside. Yes,
Mhm.
yeah, it used
But
to be an
it
old
had a lot
horse
of stuff on
stable.
one side that we couldn't sit. There's a lot of
Yeah.
arcade stuff.
But
It was a sports bar.
it was they turned like a horse stable into a sports bar, but it
Pretty
was
cool
like it was a
concept.
very. You could tell that was the only place to go.
They
The
had
only
cops hanging
place.
out in the building because that's the only bar in the area. Because that's the only area they need to watch people over.
Like I think there was parking for probably 10 cars, and there were 30 people there.
30 different
So there was-
groups. Yeah.
There was cars all lined up around the outside.
Alex like, well, we found the hot spot.
And- oh yeah, it was. I got a drink spilled on me.
That was at the end of the night.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
We had a really good time going to that bar. It was a really different concept. And here's the thing. I think next time we're gonna go somewhere else so we can have a little more nightlife.
Yeah. I
People
think
there were
so.
it was very country, but weirdly country.
I think we were looking for more of like a
Dance club.
flashbacks
yeah,
vibe,
yeah,
and there
yeah.
was
So we got burnt going to the beach.
Very burnt.
Alex's back was awful. Did we get a photo of it? I don't
it's
think
not
we took
saved.
Didn't
photos.
she used sunscreen?
We
We
did.
did.
We applied it twice. We were only out for 2 hours.
We were only out 2 hours,
And we still
like a day.
cooked.
Yeah.
There were no
would've-
clouds.
There were
would've-
no
I
clouds.
would have done the same.
Yeah, we like Alex wanted to stay longer. I said, Alex, we are
Gonna
done
get
for like
roasted.
after 2 hours. We got in a few times. It was.
I mean,
fine.
the water the first day was
It was a little too cold.
ice.
Yeah.
We could not get in past our like mid shin.
And I'm
like,
not
it
going to
was
stay
way
at this
too
hotel
cold.
anymore either. That was kind of a shady hotel.
It
One
was shady.
entrance,
It was shady.
one door.
Yeah, it
Is
was
it a chain?
shady.
What?
Was it a chain?
Quality Inn. Kind of meh.
Kinda.
We should have done
I don't
Best
know.
Western.
Like we waited a little bit. Like the prices of the other hotels kind of skyrocketed when we bought them a couple days before.
Mhm.
So we're like, well, you know what? We're just gonna go and sleep there. The room was nice.
Room was great.
Yeah, the room was nice.
But
But I
hope
mean,
that we didn't have a hidden camera somewhere.
I know, right? the hotel itself, though, pretty meh.
Pretty meh. Yeah, we didn't even have the breakfast there.
We're not even having like, oh no, we were just like, nah, it's not even worth
I don't
it.
eat hotel breakfast.
We have, and I'm tired of it.
I don't eat the
have it.
eggs
It's
anymore.
I
really
do the
bad.
waffles.
Yes,
It's really bad.
I'll
Yes.
do a waffle.
waffles
Just-
are fine.
Find a Cracker Barrel.
We went to Bob Evans once.
That was
Or
the
Bob
second
Evans.
day.
The first day we went to a local
We went
breakfast
to a local
place.
breakfast place, which was amazing.
It was really good.
It was,
It was
so
like it was kind of like the
good.
Cosmos right down the street here.
Except
You know
hot.
that's changed.
It's called
its
the
name?
Breakfast
Yeah,
Club
it's
now.
not Cosmos anymore.
What?
They just changed it. It's called the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you that.
So it's not a chain anymore because there's two of
Well,
them.
Well,
Oh, I
I don't
don't
know
know.
about the other one, but
No.
this one's not.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, we went to that. That was fun.
It was good. Yeah. Then we went to dinner that night. I mean, there was nothing else that really
we
was
watched the
big.
sunset.
Yeah, it was a great sunset. We've
Except-
never done
oh,
that before.
This is something for you, Brett. So
I'm gonna, while you're doing that,
I've been
I'm gonna
waiting
get
to
a
tell
photo.
Brett about this story. So you think of this? I should have saved the freaking video, but I was just in the moment.
You were mad.
I was actually very mad. So we were gonna go all the way out onto the water to watch the sunset by this like lighthouse, but there was just so many people over there, and I was like, no, I want it to be more private. So we just sat up. There's like a hill on the beach with a bunch of benches. So we just sat up on a bench privately to ourselves. The sun's just about to set. It's touching the water. Perfect view, right? It's a Bob Ross painting going on. It's quiet. There's a few families still on the beach getting out of the water. And I get out my phone, took a video to start like panning. And then you just hear, Henry, God damn it! What the fuck? I just dried you off. Get the fuck back over here.
Parents were.
I mean, at the top of her lungs, it echoed. Where I was like, and delete. It's like peaceful, kind of like the Fenton video. It's like the guy's panning on this remarkable amount of deer. Fenton.
Fenton.
Oh my god, it was so disturbing.
I have at least.
This doesn't even look like you in this picture, Alex.
Why?
Well, something's wrong with your face.
What's wrong with my face?
I don't know. It just doesn't look like you.
There's no filter. This is from our new phones. There's no filter on this at all.
No, it looks different. I'm telling you. Print it off, stick it up next to
Is it because she's looking in a different direction?
I don't
know. I think it's a great
Maybe
photo.
it's because I always see you with a wig on.
I know. Actually, and because I don't think I've worn my hair down dark since December, and I didn't realize how incredibly long it was either until like I have not put a straightener to my hair since December.
And that's really good.
Oh yeah, my hair.
When you
feels
burn
so,
your hair like that, it's really bad. Apparently.
It feels so nice now. It's all nice and healthy. So yeah, that was fun. And then Josh made me cry over dinner.
Yeah, I wrote her a poem. Yeah. What are you laughing about?
No, I admire the lengths you go to after 20 years.
Gosh, well, here's the thing.
He knows I don't need a necklace or a ring or flowers.
I still gave you all that stuff too.
I don't want anything like that. I like sentimental things.
I still gave you sentimental things too.
Yeah, a poem.
Yeah, it was really good.
That's what I like.
And I can write lyrics pretty darn well. I'm gonna be honest.
That was the one thing from 20 years ago that I would look forward to before I would get up. And before I went to school, I got into my email on AOL, and I would have a poem written for me from him, and I would read a poem before I went to school.
I used to do that a lot.
So I've got a binder that's
I wrote
crushed
a lot of poetry
with a bunch of poems in there.
I used to write a lot of poetry.
You used to write a poem for me every day.
Not every day, but
it was pretty close.
There was a lot, yeah. So
there's probably over 300.
I haven't in a while, and I was like, I could probably do that.
Yeah. So, and I was like gonna do we got like a glass of wine, and he got a margarita.
I had a margarita, cherry margarita. Yep. It was great. It was a Michigan
really
cherry margarita.
And we were gonna I was like, oh, hold on, we have to do a toast. And he was like, oh, perfect. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this out. And I was like, what? He's like, I wrote you a poem. And before I could even go, oh my god, I just started crying.
Yeah.
Aw, look, you even got a nice picture of that.
Yeah, I do.
But no, we had a really nice dinner. And then to finish off the night, we went to this gazebo that was overlooking the lake, and the sunset had already happened. So there was a bunch of colors in the sky. And Josh turned on this little 5-song playlist of all the songs that we like of our relationship kind of thing. And then we just did a slow dance underneath the gazebo as the sun.
Brett can't handle the level of cheesiness. He really can't.
I thought it was amazing.
No,
this is how you're successful
and
at
relationships. We waited
'cause you
45
work
minutes to
at
have
it.
like the best ice cream ever.
It's not easy.
You better be good ice cream for 40.
It was pretty
it is probably the best ice cream I've ever
We
had.
almost missed the sunset.
We almost missed the sunset
I was
to
mad.
get the ice cream.
We were in line at about 8:30. Didn't get out of line until about 9:10. Sunset at like 9:20 something.
Was the sunset.
So we had that long to get from. It's not
and
that
that's like
long
a
of
10-minute walk.
Yeah. We got there in like 5. We were quick.
Oh, we were going fast.
I got myself a hot caramel over salted chocolate caramel ice cream.
Mine was like a burnt marshmallow s'mores ice cream in a waffle cone.
You should have done hot fudge.
Yeah, I probably.
Oh, by the way, I'm now a fan of waffle cones.
Good.
I used to be a sugar cone person only, but we got them in a waffle bowl,
especially
which
if it's like fudge covered waffle.
Well, they make their own stuff on site here.
Yeah.
This place is so good. I don't even remember the name of it, but they're a chain.
Is it hard dip or soft serve?
I don't know, what's the difference?
It's hard. They use an actual scoop.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's what I meant. Yeah,
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
You can, but you can also get it malted and all that stuff.
Well,
And
they
do chocolate
they'll
too.
Do, the crazy flavors come in hard dip.
I wonder if we should take you to Michigan. I wonder if you would like that.
Oh, I think he would.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, if you ever wanted to hang out on the shores.
Oh, it's really nice.
The lake shore.
Yeah.
Lake Michigan. So yeah, that's our trip.
I kicked Josh's butt in mini golf.
Yeah, you did. You won by 10.
And Josh pulled.
I got so mad. Okay, so Brett, Mini
I'm
golf.
really good at mini golf.
Alex has a talent at golf.
I've always been really good at mini golf.
She can get we both got a hole in one.
And I didn't even try for the hole in one. I just looked
We
up.
both got one.
I
though.
looked up at him and I was like, not me playing mini golf. And I just like swung it and it went into the hole. I'm like,
Yeah.
see?
Sometimes you just don't gotta think about it. You just gotta be lax about it. But there's this one course where there's 2 funnels where the ball has to go in, and then there's stairs on the side. I put it. My ball went around both of them and down the stairs.
Didn't even go into
I was like, "Where are you going?"
Happy Gilmore.
It made up. It said no. It's not going to take either of those choices. I followed the hecking ball down the stairs. Like, what are you doing?
He yelled at his ball and I was like, well, it ended up right by the hole. Like, here's the hole.
No. And then I
Ball's
said
right
the
here.
next best line because I was so irate.
Josh
I said,
goes-
"My ball is cursed."
And then
I hit it,
then
and
he
it
goes
went past the
around
hole.
around the hole, around it, and goes away. And he goes, see? He sounded like the little lion guy that we always go.
Pete Puma. I was like, "See!" I was so mad. But we went to this mini golf place by St. Joe, Michigan, and it's really, you go to it and it looks.
Oh my God, it looks.
You're like, am I really in the right place? This is a farmhouse. No, it's a well built.
Yeah, it's way better than like the one that we have here.
Oh, it's it's way better than putt putt
Yeah.
here and everything.
And we
so.
went go karting.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
Bumpiest 5 minutes of my life.
I know,
Jesus,
right?
that was awful.
He's like, you guys got 5 minutes, and then Josh and I are on like lap 10. It feels like we're like, wow, this is a really long 5 minutes because we're like the only people there. I'm like,
it was a Monday.
like, all right, I'm ready to get off now.
Yeah, it was a Monday, so we took so no one was. It was a weekday, and yeah, nobody's gonna go to a place on a Monday normally.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy that they were open anyway, but yeah, that was our
it was
our
a lot
trip.
of fun.
It was good. It was a good time.
Josh, would you do me a favor?
What?
Get the cursor out of my eyeball.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that?
It's
bothering
really
you?
bugging.
That's not on our stream or
I know.
anything.
It's just bugging me.
Oh, was that being a high school teacher where they just leave the cursor on the video or whatever?
Yes.
That ever bother you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I guess. Well, no, Brett, you're only a year ahead. They could have had computers on screen back then for you.
You're making Brett sound like he's really old.
I don't know how technologically advanced his high school was. We had it. Anyways, so how was
so we
your
hit our
couple of weeks,
anniversary. Yeah,
Brett?
how's
Like,
your-
what did you do?
What'd you do?
I am underway in an apartment project, and so y'all ain't. I don't think you've been over to my apartment since before COVID,
I
or
don't
if
think
you
so.
have,
I
it
don't
was
No,
like
we were
once.
over there for your birthday. We celebrated your birthday
Yeah,
last year.
my
at your-
35th birthday
That was in July.
of 2 years ago.
No, I'm pretty sure we went last year.
What did we do?
I
If it
saw
was
We
your-
watched we watched like 2 movies
If
back
it
to back and
was-
drank.
Angels in the Outfield. That was 2 years ago.
No, we watched something else.
No, I remember sitting on your couch.
Yep.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm like 100%.
So you've been
There was
to
something in the
once,
spring.
but
Something in the spring
anyway.
or late winter.
I got a project going on.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Not telling.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Sounds great.
All right. Cool story, bro.
Cool story, brah. So that's what you've been up to.
Yep.
How's work been?
That's fine.
Yeah, work for me has been pretty good. The drive is getting tedious. Gas is going down, so everything's
Starting to trickle down.
Starting to.
So we had a good review about Pixel, by the way. We didn't have him along with us when we went to Michigan. When he went and stayed with the vet that he sees, he loves her, and they have 2 kids. And my gosh, she said to us that he does not have a mean bone in his body. He is just
Said
the
he was a
nicest.
very good boy.
And I'm just
They were
like,
fighting over who got to hold the leash to walk him. And he slept for like 24 hours straight when we got him home. He's like, man, these little kid things.
Wore 'em out.
They wore him down and
Oh
out.
my God.
yes.
Josh thought he was sick. He's like, why is he so tired? I'm like, because he spent
hope he
2
didn't get into
days
anything.
with kids.
Mhm. Yeah. So, anyways, moving on from there, playing and watching. I'm sure we got a lot to talk about here.
Well, let's talk about. We got to get to some stuff here.
Yeah,
Shredder's Revenge. I saw you have it on the board.
I do.
there.
We played it. What? I don't have
Once
it anymore.
more.
It's
Oh.
gone. Do you want me to go grab a new
No.
can?
No.
So, this game
We
is
played it through and through in
is
one
pri-
go.
prime example of why Game Pass is great, because I would
Yes.
not pay money for this game.
This game is selling for $50 for regular.
50?
Yes. Yes. For
I would
regular.
say 30 max.
I agree. 50 for regular, and you can get like collector's editions for like
I
200.
completed it start to finish in one stream for $50.
I'm happy I didn't buy it. And I'm a fan,
I
too.
misunderstood what this game was. I thought it was like a collection of a bunch of Ninja Turtle
That's
games.
the other thing that's coming out, isn't it? Aren't they doing another collection of all that?
Maybe, I don't know.
I gotta look that up. There's
But
definitely a collection of some kind.
It's definitely
it's
you
a go. Yeah.
you don't want to play it without friends.
Yeah, Josh had already started to try to play it without me, and then he's like, "Yeah, I think this is going to be way better with everyone else involved." I had not played it other than with you guys, and I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, the Cowabunga. This thing.
Okay.
Cowabunga collection.
Yeah.
They don't have that. They don't have a release date. It's supposed to be this year.
So.
Oh, Brett, ironically, the sports bar, whatever pub thingy we went to, they had the original Turtles in Time arcade.
They did.
Arcade
Yes,
thing.
they
We were
did. It was so
drinking, and I
ironic.
was like, "Isn't that?" And we were just playing it the night before.
They had Turtles in Time. Yeah, the regular.
The
They all
actual,
had
like,
the red
the stick and
bandanas.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the art anyway. I don't know why that was that way, but
Yeah.
yeah, I gotta say, I mean, having 5 people in was fine. It was easy, not too bad. I feel like a lot of the kills were like, pretty simple, and seeing new. It has to be played with people. I don't think if you played it alone it'd be fun. I think it'd be really tedious and boring because and then there's this color foot soldier, and then there's this color foot soldier, and then there's this color foot soldier. It doesn't get until like the last level where there's entirely different enemies.
Yeah.
They need to do more of that. Like, I thought this was going to be like another Turtles in Time thing where we're going to see a lot more of that kind of stuff like you see in Turtles in Time. No, you see a lot of Foot Clan after Foot Clan after Foot Clan, which, don't get me wrong, is the basic enemy.
There were the little robots, too.
That came in,
Yes.
yeah, with the zoo and everything, which was fine, but that's all you saw. And when you went to the Dimension X, spoiler alert for those that want to play this game, you're gonna see it.
The rock people.
Yes, yeah, you see them. It's just like you get to see like a little bit different enemy, and it's finally a little bit of a refresher. And then it's over all of a sudden, where you get to the point where you're.
I feel bad for Brian.
I do too. He dropped in late and dropped out late.
Dropped out early.
Yeah. That's what I
Well,
meant.
yeah, dropped out early.
Early, yeah, because his internet connection issue, his
No,
internet
his
completely
wife,
cut out.
his wife accidentally flipped the switch. That's
That
what
turns
happened.
off his router.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
I
right.
felt so bad.
Well, I mean, don't have your freaking internet connected to a freaking power outlet
Well,
that has a switch like
are
that.
they
I
in an
mean,
apartment?
They are in an apartment,
Yeah.
yes.
So I
They don't really have much of a
like
choice.
3 or 4, I think 4 outlets in my living room. The top outlet are connected to a switch.
Mhm.
Mm.
I hate
This
that.
is so you have to use power strips at that point.
Well, it's because they don't have overhead.
Yeah.
So you don't get to your overhead. You have to put a lamp there, and that's what that switch is for. and
Yep.
It's stupid. Hey, that's how they get away with it. Are you gonna play Fall Guys?
No.
No. Alex has been playing it. We've been playing it on Xbox. It's not bad. It's fun. It's free. I mean, check it out.
It's not bad. It's fun. He says it's fun. It's fun. It's
What are
fun.
you talking
Is
about? I
it?
got 5 crowns on the first run on Xbox. I was doing great. 2 in a row almost. Oh, 2 in a row, and then Brian got one, and then I got another one, and then I think did Rick get one or did Patrick get one? I think
No.
Patrick got one.
That first night, that Saturday night that you guys were traveling, me and Rick and Patrick played some Gears.
How was it?
It's good.
Did you get to all 50?
I
Yeah.
believe we did.
What level?
Wait, did I say me, Patrick, and Brian?
You said Rick.
We said
I
Rick.
meant Rick was gonna play, but he didn't get it all downloaded in time, so it was me, Patrick, and Brian.
That's
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Right on. Sounds fun. We were gonna play it eventually.
Fall
but
Guys, rated E for everyone.
There's gonna be a TikTok coming out for Alex's reactions to all of her gameplay. Like
It is seriously. It's the only freaking game that
it's
is.
addicting. It's fun, but you want to play something else while you're playing it.
It's seriously the only game that has ever made me rage quit, and it's
Yeah.
still up there.
Right. I want to show a clip real quick.
Oh, great!
What?
Is it gonna be? Yep.
No. What?
Oh, it's Fortnite.
It's
okay.
Fortnite. Yeah, this is your win right here.
That was a really.
This
good
is
win.
Alex's.
That was a really good win.
This is Alex going crazy. So Patrick is down right here. I'm going to set the scene here. Patrick is down because he drove this boat right here that you're about to see on land while there's 3 people on this side of this island. We're in the final zone, and all of our squad is on this back island of this area right here, and the other part of the squad is right here. Patrick got down by 3 people. So here's Alex coming in and firing. This guy gets into the boat that Patrick brought in.
down him.
Down
Why
him.
don't you pick up Patrick?
Because it takes way
It
too
takes
long.
way too long.
So this is the final ring. It's like you might as well just go for the finals. So Alex downs that person. And that's Brian, actually. Then Alex gets the final kill right here. So she's like doing some Jeff Hardy dance.
It was a Jeff Hardy game.
Oh no!
She's
I
gonna do
actually-
it.
I'm gonna say I'm probably gonna do it in a second. Like
I don't think you're doing the hand part
I
right.
wasn't doing it right. But like,
Is this what they did?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does like
like-
some kind of
yeah, you just.
yeah. So Alex got the final two there, and Brian got one of them. But yeah, it was pretty awesome. Pretty good victory on some Fortnite.
I know.
there.
It was like we had done some Fall Guys right beforehand. I'm like, all right, guys, I need to go to Fortnite. I
We
need,
won
I
2 in a
need
row.
a break.
We won 2 in a row.
We
It's
run
pretty
2
awesome.
in a row, and I'm like, oh, that's what I needed. I
Yeah.
needed to win something.
Yep. So that's what I've been playing as well as Fall Guys and Fortnite. So, watching. Did you watch Obi-Wan Kenobi?
I did.
Did you did you finish it
I
all the
did.
way? What do you think?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
Do
it.
you? Here's my concept, and I listened to a lot of reviews and
You're not
watched a lot
doing
of reviews.
spoilers, are you?
Yes.
Are we doing a spoiler? Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't have to talk about it now.
We can. you wanna talk-
Can we?
You wanna final
save like
note
because
it?
we can't do Top Gun without spoiling it.
Top Gun, and then
Can we do Top Gun and Obi-Wan at the end of the podcast?
Absolutely.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
So that way, if anybody that does not want to hear spoilers,
What?
we
What are
will
you
give
talking
a.
about? We always do spoilers for the movie club.
Yes, but we're gonna save it to the end.
I,
Movie club at the end.
I think we'll do it at the end, just so people don't have to go. Oh, all right. Well, I'm just going to cut off the podcast and not hear the rest.
Okay.
It's
It might be a
safe.
lot easier that
It's safer
way.
that way.
Yeah.
It's kind of why I have it in that order right there. So yeah, we'll. Did you watch anything else?
I don't believe so.
No. We watched Stranger Things 4. Brilliant season, amazing. I love it. I'm very happy I continued with this series, and Alex convinced me. This is great. So basically, it's season
I had
1.
to pull teeth to get him to watch Stranger Things this season. And as soon as we did, it was addicting.
Yeah. So season 1, great. Season 2, okay. Season
Okay.
3, memorable and okay, really
Mhm.
good.
Season 4?
4 is amazing.
Boom.
It's like it's on the same par as 1.
Oh,
so,
it's better than 1.
So the only thing that you're gonna miss between the other 2 seasons is some new characters that are in 4 right
That
now.
are-
That's
that are-
really
that
big
are-
main
they're big
characters.
main characters
so
now. Yeah.
it's hard to say.
And it's really, they take a lot of chances introducing a new character this late.
hmm
But I really like
Everything
Eddie.
that they brought in, yeah, and
Eddie's like, I thought for sure I was gonna hate him. I
Yeah.
freaking love him.
he looks like Robert Downey Jr.'s son.
No, he doesn't. He looks like somebody out of like Queen.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. He looks like the
Brett, I'm gonna show you this
the
guy.
guitar.
You,
I
you
don't
tell
know.
me what
I
he looks
think he
like.
looks amazing. He did such a great job for acting, and like they did a really good submersive episode of being in the 80s.
Yeah, this guy looks like Robert Downey Jr.'s son.
I don't think so.
I don't see it. But
I don't know how you get that.
You don't see it?
No, I don't. I don't know, but he's like one of my favorite characters right now.
No? Okay. I mean,
He's amazing. I love
interesting
him.
concept. He's he's quite a character. I'm liking this season a lot.
The fact that they
really
bring him
good.
in as a new character and pretty much make him a main character right away
yeah,
is
yeah.
a big and then and then it's successful.
And then
So
Brett, you have to watch The Boys. You just have to.
yeah.
ooh, man.
Season 3!
We're caught up.
We're
As
caught
of
up.
today, we're caught up. I
We
can
watched the
finally
latest
talk
episode.
about this with
Did
two
they,
girls at work.
Herogasm.
Did they ever release them episodically
They do.
before?
Yes.
I always thought they just released.
You've
the
been
whole
caught
season.
up. Like, well, not caught up. Like, season 1 and 2 are like they were spaced, and like when I recommended watching season 2, it's it was done. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, season 3 when we started watching it, there was like 4 episodes already out, so it took us a while to get caught up.
They
so now it's
don't
been
take very
6.
long at all to get like it's a welcome to the season in your face. Like this is what it's going to be like first 15
Yes.
minutes, and it's a mind blower.
Yep. I gotta say, I'm very. I love The Boys. It's a great show. I'm very happy I started this show. We gotta watch. it
Josh was actually sweating this last episode.
now. Oh, so good.
It was
It
that-
about
it
looked
was
like they
that
were gonna.
intense. It was that intense.
It looked like they're gonna take it all out. It looked so close. It was gonna be good.
I knew it wasn't gonna happen.
I know. Anything else you want to talk about for playing and watching?
I don't
No,
think so.
no.
I don't think we haven't watched anything else.
No.
What were your thoughts on seeing the 25th anniversary of The Fifth Element?
I'm very happy they remastered it. We were basically watching the 4K version.
Oh, yeah.
That was on Blu-ray.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
just out right now. That just came out.
that
like,
movie just
recently.
never gets old.
No, it's great. But I could have fallen asleep because I've seen it so much. But the
Yeah.
audio
Oh, it was amazing.
was amazing. They remastered the audio for this, and it was great. Like it was it was an experience that actually was it was a little bit
It's like
better than.
to watch a movie that I've never seen in theaters. That's so big in theaters.
Well, it's not so big.
Oh, I mean, I think
It has a following, but it's not.
I feel like it has a big enough following to say it's a big movie.
If they're gonna celebrate it with this way, yes. They did it. They did this nationwide through Regal, at least I know for sure. So I don't know if anybody else brought The Fifth Element out in theaters.
It was
for
big
this
enough that we
celebration.
had like half a movie theater.
We
full of
did. It was
people.
pretty full. Yeah, it was pretty full, and everybody. I expected
They
people,
were all our age for sure.
right. I expected people to actually have like reactions, like a little louder. I expect a little more like.
Everybody already knows
craziness.
the punchlines and all the
Mhm.
funny parts and the wow moments.
Right.
Like it's been out for 25 years. There's no spoilers.
I'm surprised nobody was like quoting it or anything. Or,
No. What you're talking about, like, Rocky Horror Picture Show kind of thing.
Yeah, I expected some kind of
No.
craziness like that. But one thing I forgot to mention about Fall Guys, both Rick and Patrick rage quit with Fall Guys. So, if that's saying anything.
It doesn't, because Rick and Patrick rage quit on things all the time.
No, they
it
don't.
takes a lot for me to rage quit
Patrick
on
doesn't
something.
rage quit on things.
And when I played it on Friday or whatever we played it at first,
Mhm.
I had to step away from the computer for 2 seconds. I'm
You
like,
did.
I'm not doing a BRB. I'm just getting up for a minute.
You were warm.
I'm like, I can't do it.
Let's talk about some nerd news here. I got one thing I want to bring up. Brett, I feel really bad for the people who purchased Overwatch. Because
Why?
when Overwatch 2 comes out, Overwatch 1 will be unplayable.
Why?
They're shutting the servers down.
I cannot believe
Yeah,
it.
but Overwatch has been out for 5 years.
There's still a big
I think
fall.
they've gotten
Votes.
their
More
money's-
than 5. More than
They've
5.
gotten their money's worth.
It doesn't matter. People are still playing it. I mean, if you were getting a server shut down from one of your Gears things, you'd be pretty pissed, wouldn't you?
Not if it were less than Gears 5,
Really?
because I don't go back past Gears 5.
We've done 4. We've gone back
Not
to 4.
since 5 has came out.
Yes, we have.
Maybe once.
What are you looking at, Alex?
My stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I think it's really sad that they're doing that. Brett just wants to talk about Top Gun. He doesn't want to talk about anything else, apparently.
Well,
No,
there is
but-
something that we can talk about here real quick.
Okay.
IGN had posted that John Williams
Yeah, it's
is
his last movie.
considering
What is?
Indiana Jones
Indiana
5
Jones
as his
5.
last film score.
Thank you.
Probably
For
because
finishing
he's
the
really
sentence.
old.
If Harrison Ford can quote unquote retire, then perhaps I can also, he said.
Harrison's done. I don't even think they
He
should make
shouldn't
a new
even be
one.
in this one.
No. I was fine with them ending on 4.
So the other thing that was announced,
Yeah.
Tim Allen returning as Scott Calvin in
Mhm.
The Santa Clauses.
The series.
Guess who's not?
Bernard.
Bernard.
He's old.
They're all old.
A lot of people are really upset that he's not going.
Really?
Yeah. I was reading through the comments and like, why the hell is Bernard not gonna be? I
Well,
want him to be
right
in it.
now, Tim Allen has sparked a lot of controversy with Disney because of Buzz Lightyear coming out. People thought that he got fired from Disney, but no, they're bringing out this series, so it's like Buzz Lightyear's doing terrible in theaters
Wait a
right
minute.
now.
Why is he stirring controversy?
Well, just his name being talked about
Oh.
is being brought up in,
Well,
in
maybe
Hollywood
because he's
right
close to 70 and he's playing a young Buzz, or he would have been voicing a young Buzz Lightyear.
now. True.
So I'm not surprised that they
Well,
recast him.
the movie's not even about the toy, so the movie is about the actor,
Actual-
the
the
actual thing.
Buzz Lightyear.
The movie that Andy would have seen.
Right.
So that's what we're putting in our universe. It's so stupid. I'm not gonna see it. Alex and I actually watched a pitch meeting about it. Like, you ever watch Screen Rant pitch meetings?
You showed me some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. It was pretty. I was like halfway through. I was like, okay, this movie was obviously awful because there's a lot to complain about.
I had no interest in
It's gonna be
I
to Infinity and Beyond. Where we're gonna spend it all on one planet.
on one planet. That's pretty much it, right? That's all you need to know.
God, it's stupid.
Something else that I wanted your guys' opinions on. I'm pretty sure I already know what you're gonna say, but we'll see. So on last Wednesday, the company that makes Amazon,
Yeah.
they announced that during its annual Mars conference, is what it's called, which focuses on artificial intelligence innovation. They're working on an update to its Alexa system that would allow technology to mimic any voice, even a deceased family
Yeah, I read
member.
I'm not cool with that.
I don't understand it.
Robotics. Sci-fi is real.
Why you would want to do that, I don't know.
Would you want to hear your loved one?
So I saw a lot of bad comments, okay? But then I read one and I understood it, but at the same time it makes me really sad. They said that in an example, what would be really nice is having Alexa turn into grandma or grandpa to be able to read your children a story at bedtime.
That's creepy.
It is creepy.
It's
That's
creepy
too
for
creepy.
us, but as a child, like, don't you think that if they had such a great connection,
It only takes like 10 years to normalize somebody, so.
don't you think, like, if you grew up really close with grandma and grandpa and they're like, hey, you know what, they can still be kind
no,
of here,
because death is a part of life, and you know,
and that could be a way of grieving. People,
Or
there
it could
are
be a
still
way
some
of
people I know
extending
that
the
have
grief.
not deleted that person's voicemail message because they just want to hear their voice again.
It's a way to move on.
well, to each who they can grieve however they want.
You know, grief
They
can
want-
take, you know, a week. Grief can take
Yes.
months, years.
Alex and I still aren't over Layla's death.
No,
It's not easy
no,
for
it's-
us.
It's
so.
not. It's not easy.
Even when we have Pixel in our arms, we still miss Layla.
I know. Yeah.
It's crazy.
But I can
Death is
see
a
me
really
I can
hard
see me
thing.
going, "Hey Alexa, play." Oh, no. Oh, I thought I got a notification. I was like, "No, don't do anything." I was like, "Play Josh's voice saying this or something." Like that just it freaks me out, but at the same time it's kind of cool.
Do you think it'd be soothing?
I don't it's so weird to think about,
Yeah,
but
I agree.
I'm not fully against it.
Here's the thing. We are living in Black Mirror right now. You know, when
That's what a lot of people were saying. Like, this is like everything out of Black Mirror, which there was another announcement of like an artificial being becoming sentient.
Yes, I just saw a TikTok of something.
And then, like,
some
they
kind of extra. There was
destroyed
a
it,
robot.
or-
What? No. This is not something else. There was two robots that started talking to each other.
Oh,
and
is
then
that
they
what it
started
was?
talking about world domination, and then they unplugged the robots.
That's what I was talking
was
about.
Yes.
Yes.
It was two different very real looking
Yeah,
robots that started
yes.
like having a conversation.
Yeah, it was really
And
scary.
it's like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that.
we're like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that anymore.
That's not cool. We're not all right with Skynet happening.
yeah,
now.
we've had too many movies for practice here.
I'm not cool with it. So yeah, we should probably get into the fan topic.
Yeah.
So Alex, I hope that we've gotten some responses.
Let's take a look here.
Yeah. This one was due to Alex and I going to see The Fifth Element in theaters. We've seen a few other movies in theaters that were remastered, like Jurassic Park, The Lion King, but they were both made into 3D, which was done very well, very, very well. But the question is, what movie would you like to see remastered in theaters? You know, this is just a joke, of course, meme of Shrek in 144p versus 4K.
I mean, it works. I like that you did it. It was kind of cute.
I mean, see, if you could see Shrek remade in today's freaking CGI, how amazing would that be?
It wouldn't really be amazing. I think it would be really creepy.
You think it'd be creepy?
I think it'd be creepy.
Brett, what movie would you like to see remastered in theaters?
I honestly, I don't know.
As soon as I list
When
the ones
saw
that I
this, I'm
say,
like,
you're gonna be like, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be
only
great.
thing that came to mind would be Die Hard.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
yes.
a great answer.
That's a great answer.
That is a fantastic answer. I'd love to have like the audio up resed and like the visual maybe a little. Well, they already done like.
I mean, it's been
Yeah.
Blu-rayed. and whatnot.
Yeah, it's been.
But I'm talking like
Upscaled.
in the theater, man. Like sitting in the theater, getting the full sound effect, and
that would be really cool.
Yeah, that one would be good.
The new like just a whole new
Die Hard would be
experience.
amazing to go see.
That would be. I don't think it should be any other form of like 3D.
You know,
or
you'd have a
anything.
full theater.
Yeah, probably.
You would if they brought it out around Christmas time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then promoted it like they did this.
You know
like,
what?
You would
Odds
have
they
a full
do this
theater.
for Bruce Willis's like something, for his retirement. or
Oh
something.
yeah, because
Nah, they wouldn't do that, but they might do it for like a 50th anniversary or something.
When did it come out?
Yes.
88 or 89.
Come on, Brett, use your skill
Come on,
here.
Brett. When did it come out?
I just told you 88 or 89. I bet.
Came out in '87.
Die Hard. Let me go to IMDb here.
Maybe.
Came out in '88.
Nailed
Okay,
it.
so we're sitting at
Nailed it.
35th coming soon, so they could do
Okay.
it then. They've already
Maybe.
passed every other one,
Yep.
so 35 years they could do it, but it's in a couple years. Alex, what would you like to see remastered?
Well, I already told you one of them.
Who?
You.
What?
I already told told you. And then I also had like my brother say, "Oh, that would be good too." It's really cheesy, but I would go for more of the theater effect. Like what movie would look really cool right now, up-res and sound and everything. And I was like, Twister.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
I think Twister would be so cool.
What
to
if
be
they redid the
re-released.
tornadoes?
I don't think they need to.
Well,
I think
there's a couple that are pretty.
the only
And
one...
the cow redid the
okay,
cow.
besides the cow. But that's an iconic scene though. You know it's cheesy as fuck, but it's just like there's another cow.
What was it that we learned recently about Twister? It was the first something.
I don't know.
Something recently about that.
I don't remember. There's actually a lot of fun facts.
I
About
think I had a TikTok.
I don't
that
know.
sent
Tex
you
Brigg.
about it. Yeah, he's a pretty fun fact kind of guy, isn't he?
Tex Brigg. No, I think like the sound and everything with that movie
Yeah.
would be like amazing to see on the big screen.
Yeah.
And I never saw Twister in theaters.
No, we were
can't-
too young.
I think I might have, but I don't know.
I saw it when it came out on VHS. right
Yeah,
when it came out.
I saw it on VHS.
I remember seeing it the weekend it came out on VHS. My parents
And
rented
I think
it
that
and we
was
watched
honestly
it.
one of our first
I
like
was so
5
scared of the
DVDs.
scene where that one guy gets hit in the head.
Oh, what
and
like
gets
it
that cut.
with
it was
That really
like
messes with me.
Saw blade.
It really messed with me when I saw it.
Or it was a hubcap.
No, it wasn't. It
hubcap.
It was
a
a hubcap, and
hubcap.
it still cut him. It goes to show anything can get
Oh,
you in
yeah.
a storm like that. So
Mhm.
I have a few, and I'm gonna list these. This is like from most, well, all of them. Speed
Yeah.
is one of
It's
them.
funny that you mentioned Speed because I was channel scrolling on Saturday.
I love it.
I landed on Speed about 10 minutes in and I dropped the remote.
It's perfect.
I know, but you didn't let me finish.
No, what? What?
I had one.
Go
more.
ahead.
I can't
go
believe
ahead,
Brett.
go
I
ahead.
was waiting for Brett
Go ahead.
to say
Go,
it.
go. What?
Independence Day.
God, no.
What?
I don't need to see Independence Day in theaters.
Are you kidding? That
No,
would be
that explosion
amazing.
in theaters?
The
No.
freaking White House just boom.
3D in theater? Can imagine
Oh,
that.
3D IMAX for Independence Day up-res? Yeah.
I am on it. I am on it. Yes.
on that.
Absolutely.
Oh, and you know if they released it, you would go.
I
Don't
know.
even. You're
I mean,
lying.
I don't
The
Nope.
know.
experience.
Nope. Brett would
Maybe.
go.
I think they've.
Brett would have a
Re-released
hoodie on
it
in the
in
front row,
theaters
like,
already.
oh, damn it, they made me.
But what if they did it in IMAX? Like, really boomed it, man. That audio would be great.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great. Okay, go ahead.
Armageddon.
Yes.
That
Yep,
that
I
would be
agree
a
with
good
that one too.
Yeah, that would be good.
Another Bruce Willis saves the world.
Yeah. Kind of, sort of, yeah. Then this other one would be kind of interesting. I wonder how good it would actually be, but that'd be Black Hawk Down.
Oh, sure.
That'd be great for
If you did
audio.
that, then you'd have to say Saving Private Ryan
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Probably, but I think Black Hawk Down would be a little. Well, I think Saving Private Ryan would be a great
That would
experience,
actually be.
too.
I never saw Saving Private Ryan. in
We were too
theaters.
young.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm still seeing it when it came out on DVD, and I sat down and I watched it. I can't get through that knife scene.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
is
that's the only
hard.
scene that it's it's difficult.
infuriating because you just.
It
telling
is
him
because
to-
you want to help him.
exactly,
and you
you're like-
can't.
and you're furious that he's telling him to shh. As
Stop it, Brett! I
as he's plunging
hate
his
it.
knife, and then Upham is cowering on the stairs, not saving his life.
Little bitch.
Freaking hate it. Ugh.
Oh man. So we got some answers to this from Discord. We got one from Brig. He said Never Ending Story.
Oh my God, Brig.
Just
If
kidding.
you're
He said just kidding. He
serious-
said just kidding. He said just
So
kidding,
we
right?
might
He
have
said
to
like
end our friendship.
he said
right
like
there.
he said like 30 dots afterwards, just kidding. Land Before Time is his actual answer.
Okay.
Maybe CG resed and animatronic quality like they did with Lion King or Jurassic Park. But he said Never Ending Story for a joke, and I knew that was going to be awesome. Could you imagine if they actually did that?
I feel like there'd be a lot of people that'd go see
Labyrinth would be interesting.
that. Ooh, yes. I would go see the Labyrinth.
I didn't think about Labyrinth,
Ooh,
actually.
Yes,
You got some other social media answers, Alex?
I do. What did Jake say yesterday? He gave me an answer.
I don't remember.
And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll talk about that one. And I totally
don't
forgot
know.
which one that he said.
I
Because
don't
I
know.
asked him as soon as we got home, what would your movie be? And he said it, and then I just completely forgot.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got Terrible Terror Podcast.
Shout out to them.
The Last Starfighter, since it was the first film to use a ton of CGI to do the space battles and designs.
Okay. Interesting.
Jersey Comic Crew Podcast.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Gotta do something imperfect like Tron or something like that. I love sci-fi movies, but a lot of them age terribly. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Like doing something like Tron.
Tron. Okay, so Tron came out. Oh God, what? 79, 80, 82 in between there.
It came out a long time ago.
Yeah. That I have yet to have watched the first Tron. 82. Oh yeah, hey, I got it.
Oh wow, good job.
That's awesome. But no, I've never seen the first Tron. I don't think I can. I don't think that's my thing.
See, I think that's kind of the point there is his argument.
Another one I wouldn't mind seeing in theaters, T2.
Ah, yeah. You know what? That would be pretty good. I wonder how good the how good that would actually look though, like with the live action turtles.
No. T2.
I thought you said Team
Terminator
T2.
2.
I thought you said Team and T2. I think Terminator 2 has been already.
I think it probably has.
Yeah,
too.
I think it has been. So, do we have anything else we want to? Any other answers, Alex? I don't think we have any from Facebook or anything.
Nope.
No. Okay.
I'm asking Jake what his
It's fine, Alex.
It was a good choice. It was a good choice. So I texted him what it
We
was.
don't
I'm
need
like,
the
"What's-"
answer.
It was a really good choice. I liked it.
All right, let's talk about Top Gun.
Yes.
Because that is the movie club movie of the week, and this is going to be a spoiler. So you've been warned. So you guys you're gonna miss out on the plugs if you leave
Well,
now.
it's
So.
been out for like a month, so
It doesn't mean everybody's seen it.
no.
My
but
dad's
There are
not. My
people who
dad
are
is not
avoiding
seeing it
theaters.
until like this weekend.
Right.
So
So this is a spoiler chat on Top Gun Maverick, and we're
turn
starting it.
off the
This
pot.
was
Oh,
my-
he
this
said
was
Blues
my
Brothers.
pick.
Blues Brothers. He didn't say Blues Brothers. Yes,
That's
he
right.
did.
This was my pick.
Yes, it was,
Um,
and
actually-
we almost didn't do this because it was going to be my pick because we almost didn't get to the theater again.
Yes.
I saw this like 3 weeks ago,
Yeah,
and then I went on Saturday night to IMAX.
you went inside again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it would have been great in IMAX.
So this movie came out a month ago, or less than a month ago, and the synopsis: after more than 30 years of service as one of the Navy's top aviators, Pete Maverick Mitchell is where he belongs, pushing the envelope as a courageous test pilot and dodging the advancement in rank that would ground him. When he finds himself training a detachment of Top Gun graduates for a specialized mission in the likes of which no living pilot has ever seen, Maverick encounters L.L. Bradley Bradshaw, call sign Rooster, the son of Maverick's late friend and radar intercept officer, Lieutenant Nick Bradshaw, a.k.a. Goose. Facing an uncertain future and confronting the ghosts of his past, Maverick is drawn into a confrontation with his own deepest fears, culminating in a mission that demands the ultimate sacrifice from those who will be chosen to fly it. Starring Tom Cruise, Jennifer Connelly, and Miles Teller. Rotten Tomatoes has this at critics 97%, fans 99%.
Wow.
Take it away, Brett. You obviously love this film.
So I didn't see the original Top Gun until 2014,
Okay.
and I remember when the Mummy, Tom Cruise's Mummy, came out, and on his press tour, he literally said, maybe not literally, but he pretty much said, "Forget this movie, just wait for Top Gun Maverick." And you know that
That's awful to say.
the Mummy must be really bad, or
Yeah.
Top Gun Maverick
never
was really
watched
good.
it.
No, we never saw
So
the movie.
both could be true, but I
Right.
loved this movie.
Okay.
Loved it.
I enjoyed
I mean, I was the first time I saw it, I'm smiling the whole time in the theater.
it. Yeah.
And it starts so good because you got just like the first one, you got planes landing and taking off, Danger Zone is playing. It's just fun.
Mm-hmm. It's very nostalgic. The problem I have with it is you need to see the first one in order to see this one.
Sure.
Pretty much, you need to have a recap, or you don't understand shit.
Sure.
You don't understand Tom Cruise's emotions until they actually do a full flash.
Yeah.
It takes 30 minutes into the film to get there. So it's a little bit of a, okay, if you don't understand
You needed to
the
understand
emotion.
what happened to Goose, so
Right.
that you understand.
Here's the thing. I don't
Yeah.
remember Goose's son being at the piano when they sang that. I don't remember
it's
that.
kind of
I
a-
don't remember that. Yes, really.
I'm glad that they actually put it in the movie.
Yeah, it
'cause I
does.
forgot about it
There's a
until he
flashback.
was playing on the piano, and I'm like, oh shit, I remember this.
Tom Cruise is afraid to have his characters ever written off, so it was predictable. Knew he wasn't going to die. He just started another franchise now, so we're going to see a third one eventually, I'm sure, because of how successful this is.
Yeah, it's made like 800 million globally. It's his top grossing movie.
as of today. We're at 1 billion.
Yeah.
Because they
It's
brought
reached. It's one of the
They
top
did.
10. They've
I
reached
did read
a
that they were
billion.
bringing it back to IMAX because I thought I
Yeah.
missed it, but they said they brought it back. There was a
Mhm.
one show per day this weekend.
Yeah, we were gonna see it, but they were gonna have it at 9 something at night. It's like fuck that. Nope.
Yeah,
Too late for us. I'm over the whole father son storylines. It's tiring and overdone.
yeah. It
I'm
was,
over it.
It's
It is
it's not
literally
his
the
real
millennial
father,
storyline.
but it's been done.
Quintessential millennial storyline. Alex, what do you think of it?
Movie?
You can have the conversation with us.
I'm just. You guys are having your conversation. I'm just waiting for mine.
Join in.
I loved it.
I'm sure you did.
I loved it a lot.
You had the mind blown emoji on your post.
I sure did.
She sure did. She
Yeah.
loved it.
I loved it. I gave it a 10 out of 10. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah,
I kind of want to go back and see it again.
The
in IMAX.
storyline worked well for me because Miles Teller is actually a really good actor.
when the first time you see him, I'm like, oh my god, it's Anthony Edwards.
He looks
Look
so
just like
different.
him.
He looks so different than from what I used to. He was in what the Fantastic Four, right?
The one with
The
Jonah Hill.
What?
War Dogs.
I'm gonna look
Dogs
up
of
his
War.
name.
Dogs of War. That was it.
No, I'm pretty certain. He was also in Fantastic Four.
Well, yeah, not that I didn't.
That's
mean
where I
that he
recognize him
wasn't,
from.
But
Yeah, War Dogs. You're right. That's one of them. He was in Footloose in 2011.
oh yeah.
I didn't watch that one.
21 and Over. That's what we know him from,
Yeah,
Alex. We
yeah.
saw him in that one. That was a good comedy. But anyways, yeah.
I agree with what Brett said
Jesus.
about
Yes,
it being
Fantastic Four. I was right.
about it being fun. Like
Mhm.
just how they open it up and you got these jets landing on this tiny little thing and it just makes you go, you kind of forget that people actually do that for a living.
Mhm.
And I love how the ground crew, it's just like they're jacked up too. You know, they're
Oh yeah.
doing gestures and everything like this. You know, this is awesome. And I always wondered how a jet could land on an aircraft carrier and stop, and how they got taken off so fast.
Mhm.
Well, they have a
slingshots.
tail hook to
Mhm.
catch a
Mhm.
cable,
Mhm.
and then to take off, their front landing gear has a little lever that sits on a
A spring,
guide,
basically.
and it just pulls it.
Yep.
Mhm.
So that was cool.
That has been in the Navy at least since the 80s for the first Top Gun movie. I remember seeing that. My brother
Oh yeah.
My brother taught me that. Like he told me that when he was really into Top Gun when I was old enough to remember back in the 90s and early 90s, and we played the game on Windows 95. If that says how old
Windows
this was. So yeah, the knowing how they took off and landed, my brother actually made he loved making the 1-to-1s in Legos. So he made what was the jet they flew.
So F-14 in Top Gun,
F-14.
F-18
Mhm.
in Maverick.
The F-14, he made that with the actual collapsible wings and
Oh,
the
that's cool.
tail hook and everything. Then he wanted to make the carrier and it broke. So yeah, seeing Kilmer was a treat.
Does he have? Is he really? Can he
Yes.
really?
He
not-
can't
I
talk.
thought
He
so.
can't talk at all.
I thought so.
Yeah.
So
Like that's-
technology went into this. He can't talk at all. He doesn't have a
That's what
voice.
I thought.
So
That's what I thought. I was like, how the hell did they get him to talk?
his voice was dubbed from how he sounded when he lost his voice. Like they
Okay.
got him from and that is not his actual voice at all. The technology that was used is AI. That it's a breakthrough in dubbing.
Wow, they did an amazing
They
job.
did a
then.
really good job.
I thought that was
you
really
don't
him.
even know. Yeah. And the thing is, I feel so bad for Val Kilmer. He has throat cancer. That's why he has so much damage to his vocal cords.
He looks good.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they
He looks
cleaned
better
him
than he
up.
did
Oh,
like
yeah.
10 years
He looks-
ago,
he looks
15 years
amazing.
ago.
Is
Yeah.
the scene at the end between Hangman and Rooster supposed to mirror the scene between Iceman and Maverick at the end of
I think so.
Top
They
Gun?
mirrored
I
a
thought
lot of
so.
Yeah.
things,
They
especially
did a
this-
lot of mirroring. They did like when they played the dog chasing or whatever on the beach.
You mean the football?
Yes, where he called it dog chasing, like on the
dog
beach.
fighting.
Dog fighting.
fighting.
Supposed
Sorry.
to simulate dog fighting because
Yes.
they were playing offense
Yes.
and defense,
at the
which
same
that is
time.
I would love a sport
I
to
was
be
like,
like
oh, that
that.
sounds
Interesting,
awesome.
wouldn't
That'd be
it?
So,
very
but there was
cool.
that, but that mimicked them playing the volleyball
Yep.
on the beach.
Yep.
For
They had to
the
take
first
that shot.
movie.
They did that shot a couple times. Tom Cruise was not satisfied with the first shot because they weren't sweaty and bulk enough.
Gotta
That
have
is
the-
legit.
I mean,
I believe
I'm not
he
gonna
was
disagree.
not happy with
I'm not
it. He
gonna
said
disagree.
they have to be bulkier and
That's
sweatier.
kind of the point of the shot.
Right.
So
Well, you
The,
know,
the stakes were realistic, kind of. I felt, but they were very mirrored to Star Wars. and
What
the
do you mean?
trench.
No.
Very
Sure.
similar. Very similar to the
I
trench.
guess.
The SAM turrets were scary. They made
Oh
that
my god, they made those things freaking like
when they're
okay,
not aimed at anything.
I love the fact that, so you know how, this is what I really, really liked about this movie was you have all of these different army movies, military movies, and they give you like a snippet of what their plan is. And you're like, all right, I think I got what they have to do. And you just see like the overpoint of it. But they take you from the extreme start to the very end of how incredibly difficult this job is and how much goes into it in real life and the threats that are real. And it got you to being in the seat with them and getting to that point of, wow, somebody's not gonna make it out.
The first time I watched it, and he gets grounded, and then he goes and
does it.
So John Hamm's like, nope, we're gonna do this in 4 minutes, and maybe you guys will come back. And they're like, you know, oh, there's a jet making the run, and it's like, Maverick, I don't think you're scheduled to go. He's like, I'm doing it anyway.
And he's
That's a
like,
Maverick
set the
thing.
clock for 2:15.
And he just flies. I'm like,
with
this
8
is
seconds to go.
freaking awesome.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
Oh,
Pretty awesome. The fact that here they all flew. The CGI was minimal. The green
It was
screen
all
was
practical.
minimal. Very
it was practical,
practical.
right?
it
Very
looked. I
practical.
think that's what made the movie so
Yes.
cool and intense. Is you
Yes.
could feel the intensity
The crew and
of
cast,
the G's and stuff
they
that they
went.
were
They underwent
hitting.
vicious.
Oh, I can't
vicious
imagine.
feats.
I'm
Well,
I'm
and
sure they did.
Didn't he? Want to fly, and the Navy had to tell him no?
Yeah.
Yes, Yes.
Well, he flew the helicopter in Fallout.
yes,
Yes.
he did, and he
But-
pulled off a maneuver
but they
that
still,
nobody
they
else
still,
has.
they still flew. They still flew. The plane he flew at the end was his own World War II plane.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
he still flew. Miles Teller got to choose his own call sign, by the way.
Really?
Really?
Yes. So he chose Rooster because it
I-
was similar
Because
to
I
of
Goose.
did
Goose.
love
Mhm.
Bob.
Yeah.
Bob?
Yeah.
What do they call you? Just
Bob.
No,
Yeah.
no, your call sign,
Bob.
Bob.
Rooster really works for him. I hope that if they
What
do
did
a
what
third,
did
they
Bob
bring him
stand
back.
for? What did they make Bob stand
Baby on board.
Baby
Baby
on
on board,
board.
yeah.
Yes, baby on board.
Isn't there another significant character in cinema named Rooster? I cannot place it.
What?
What?
There's another character in cinema named Rooster,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
I can't place it.
Well, we watched, the show on Netflix with Ashton Kutcher, and
That was it.
his name's Rooster.
It is. Yep.
Yeah.
I knew it was a recent one too, so that's got to be it.
What's the name of the fucking show?
The Ranch?
The Ranch. God, I couldn't get it.
I'm sitting
Was
here
that-
drawing a blank.
I was like, what is the name of this show?
Was that Danny Masterson's
Yes,
character?
his name was Rooster.
Yeah.
God, I couldn't think of it. That was Alex and I were both.
I was like, I know this.
the roof on the check-in shack wasn't supposed to lift.
Oh, where he
the
like
lifted
went like
roof?
this, and it was.
Yeah.
"Woo."
That wasn't
was
supposed
awesome,
to-
though.
That.
Oh, that was awesome.
And
yeah.
they're standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the scenes where he's trying to do Mach 10 at the beginning. Oh, that was so
was
cool.
intense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The
He got me nostalgia bumps going.
flight actor. How? It just came out.
That's just what I call him.
Okay.
I can call him Goose.
Okay, so I'm gonna call them the flight actors. The actors you saw in the jets, like the 6 crew members.
Yes.
They all had to touch up their own makeup, do their own lighting, and record their own camera.
Really?
The director was on the ground,
Okay.
so they would go up, do their scene, come back down. The director would get their stuff, check it out. If it sucked, they did the scene again. They had
Really?
to go through the
Wow.
whole scene before doing. That's how it was a very tedious process. It's like me going through your Twitch stream again. I have to go through.
Yeah.
and
How-
kinda
hours.
pick
How
stuff.
did you feel about John Hamm?
I liked him.
I loved him.
thought
I
he
mean,
was-
Alex
I
didn't
loved
know
him.
who he was. Like, you know him as soon as
Well,
you see
I
him.
didn't. It's one of those you expect me to know these people's names, and I'm like, oh, as soon as I see him on screen, I'm like, yeah, I know who that is. I didn't
Yeah.
know that was his name, but yes, I know
He's
who
in
that
Men
is.
in Black, right? Men in Black 3?
Yes.
Pretty certain.
No, that's Josh Brolin.
No. I'm pretty certain John Hamm was in it too.
As
Let me look him up.
Um,
Let me look up. He looks like an agent that would be in Men in Black.
he's definitely very believable with how serious
Mhm.
he is. Like he's like, no, you're not doing this,
Mhm.
or what do I have to do? And that's not an order. Or that's not rhetorical. Like
I have
he
to
was very.
see Mad Men. I need to see that show. I should watch it.
I've heard that's a very good show.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I was like, the other thing would just be the music. mixing today's music with like
Danger
just
Zone.
the old music, but it's kind of more vamped up a tiny bit, like not enough to be like, oh, we're gonna revamp Danger Zone. No, they freaking just put Danger Zone in. I'm like, yep,
didn't
this
they
freaking
remake
amazing.
Danger Zone though, or didn't somebody else do it for this
I'm sure
movie?
that
or-
there's.
Imagine
I'm sure
somebody's
there's
recorded
remakes.
it, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, right.
Also the love music with the guitar, the 80s, at the like I can't even like
Go on.
I don't know how it goes. It's at the very end, and the sunset's going down, and they're on like the motorcycle together, and at the end of the movie, and it's it's not even a song. It's just with a guitar riff.
Okay.
It's just very 80s, and
The
they had
Top Gun theme.
yes, they had that at the very end of this movie too, and I was like, oh, they put the riff in here. I was like, I don't know, I really
Man,
liked
where
it.
do I know John Hamm from? I'm literally looking him up. Bridesmaids.
Tag.
Sucker Punch.
Tag.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Tag. Yes.
Mhm.
I was looking at earlier works.
He's not in Men in Black 3, right?
I'm not
I
seeing
thought he
it.
was.
I thought he would
That
have
was
been.
Josh Brolin.
No, I know it was Josh Brolin. I'm not talking about who was K. I thought he would have been a different agent. I wasn't talking about K. We Were Soldiers. I know him from there too. You ever see that movie? Mel Brooks or Mel Brooks? Mel Gibson. Space Cowboys. I might know him from there too because I've seen that movie. That's.
I'm trying to think here
It's okay.
of other big memorable parts of this movie, but it's like
every.
every single thing. It was just so intense because you're like
Mhm.
anything could go wrong when they actually went overseas, and they shot off the missiles as the distraction for the landing.
Tomahawks.
Yeah, the tomahawks, and they're like, well, there's no turning back now, and you're like, you actually feel like you're watching a real life attack somewhere that you're praying goes well.
Unnamed Country. I like that. They
Yes,
didn't point
yes,
out anything.
I
They
do
didn't
like
make
that they
it-
did that.
they didn't
They
make
just
it-
said there was uranium in a.
The danger of those jets, though, was really you felt it.
Oh
the
yeah,
fifth
the
generation jets.
the what are they
Yes.
called?
The 5th gen, yeah. Did they have another name for them?
Yes, they did. They were
So-
they were called something else when they're like, oh, the
I looked for it again. I don't understand why they were flying F-18s when the enemy had fifth
I think it
generation
was
fighters.
the ability to go low enough or something.
Maybe, and I asked
Maybe.
Andrew
I
because
thought, yeah.
after
Yeah,
I
he
saw
saw
it the
it
first
with
time,
him,
and he said, "Well,
They
they
had a
said
reason.
something in the movie, but,"
Yeah.
and I'm like,
it's got to be the handling.
You want me to do a quick
It's got to
Google?
be because it's a smaller jet and it's probably better handling
Why
at
did
lower
they
altitudes.
I don't know,
use
but maybe at lower altitudes
F-18s?
because remember when at the end when they're dogfighting and it does like this crazy spin to get behind them, and they're like, "What the fuck was that?"
What in the Jesus Christ was that? Alex said that to me.
I love how even Tom Cruise looked over like, okay, that just happened.
Somebody said because the squadron of F-35s could have easily destroyed the facility at night, and we needed a storyline.
That's true. There we go.
That's legit, but I can't wait to watch this
No.
movie with subtitles.
There's a reason,
Yeah.
and I don't
See,
remember
I
why.
don't either.
I think just even like seeing this in theaters too, like that's why I want to see it in IMAX. It's just the sound of the jets. Like
Mhm.
everything is so real. It does not feel dubbed over with fake
Yeah.
engine sounds. Like it sounds like you're in the
It
freaking
sounds like
jet.
a Nolan movie.
Yes.
Nolan does really well with his audio.
Yes, it's everything was perfect about this movie.
3 out of the 6 flying actors vomited daily.
Oh, I would not. Do you know how many times when he was like upside down and you see
You
everything?
do that
and I
one
was like,
corkscrew, dude.
I know where
Well-
they're just where he goes up and then he goes up and over like
well,
this.
when they ascend to go into the valley, they have
yeah,
to
and they go up
invert.
and then
Yeah.
they have to do that. And I'm like, do you know how many times your stomach flips? And then he talks about like when you're hitting so many G's, he's like,
On
they're like, oh
the-
wow, you have to hit at least 8 going up that hill, and he's like, actually 9.5 or something. And he's like, at that point, your brain feels like 2,000 pounds or something, like is how much you weigh, and like he talks about all these different stats, and I'm like, yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Like they have to go through all of this, like, and yeah, there's gonna be a point where you're gonna be blacking out.
There's a quote that was said by both Goose and Rooster. Come on, Mav, let's see some of that pilot
I
shit.
remember,
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
Now, here's the thing. A lot of people think that this is the longest sequel run. It is not. It is one of the longest sequel runs gaps, I should say, between the two. 36
this was
years.
35,
36 years.
36.
Yes. Tron 1 and 2 is 28 years. The Odd Couple is 30 years. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome and Fury Road, those are
Road.
30 years. Star Wars Episode 6 and 7 is 32 years. Oz and Return to Oz is 46 years.
Oh, okay.
Here's the one that has the world record right now. That's Bambi at 64 years. 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
They sequeled Bambi.
Forgot.
Stupid.
It
Disney
is
had
stupid.
to hold
I don't
that.
even know if I count that.
It counts.
It does count.
It is on the 30 longest sequel gaps
All right,
from
who
Games
the fuck
Radar.
has seen Bambi 2?
Probably like maybe 1 million people. Maybe.
I bet you my mom hasn't even seen Bambi 2.
A couple of the people were in the running for Rooster. One of them is Nicholas Hoult, who plays Beast from X-Men First Class. Do you know who that
He's
is?
too much of a.
He's in another movie you've seen.
He is too much of a geeky looking guy, like to play that part.
I agree.
Like
I
he's
agree.
too much of a nerdy looking guy. Like
He
I don't want to like. Yeah, that guy. Hmm
he's a little.
I think he's a little cute.
Okay, what?
Cute,
How?
not hot, not sexy.
Look at that face.
Josh,
I'm
why'd you-
showing that.
so he
Alex thinks he's cute.
Who
No,
else?
okay, so here, no, down here,
I'm not clicking
down
it.
at that, no,
Not gonna do it.
down there, red hoodie. I would not even look at the guy with the chest. There you go.
That's the
That was
zombie
the,
one.
That
yeah,
looks
warm
like he should
bodies.
be in a Twilight movie.
Exactly, but he looks.
That was actually a Twilight.
That was like a Twilight movie.
It was
warm
a book.
Bodies.
It was an adaptation. Yeah.
It was actually a really good movie.
Who else?
The other guy was Glenn Powell, who played Hangman.
Yeah, he did.
So he was.
Okay, that guy was a dick.
But he played
He
a
was.
good.
Like I know he was supposed to play it, but like, damn it, did I hate
saw
him?
him from, but it's Expendables 3 is
Yes,
where-
Expendables 3 was where he's
Okay.
from. Yes, I got. Yeah.
Who is
yeah.
it that played Rooster?
Miles Teller.
Yeah,
We've said
what-
it about 6 times.
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic
Tag.
Four. Okay, yes.
We said the movies.
I was trying to
Not
remember.
Tag. That was the other one.
Yes,
John
I'm
Hamm.
trying
Yes.
to remember who he played in Fantastic Four.
So the Navy's oldest fight. Oh, he was Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't see it.
Yeah, it
That's
was
the
really,
new
really
one.
bad.
Yes,
know.
that's the bad one that I turned off. Even
I think he did a very good job playing
Yes.
Rooster.
I agree.
the Navy's oldest fighter retired at 54. Tom is 58.
Yeah.
He is pushing the envelope.
Of course he is. I love well, that. Just kind of puts it in perspective as the beginning of the movie when he goes, "I don't like that look. I only
It's
got
only one
one
I
look.
got."
That's only the one I
Did
got."
they say that in
Yeah.
the first Top Gun a lot?
I don't believe so.
I don't
I don't
think
think
so.
so. They just must have just needed to do something.
was just
that
something.
was a thing, and
Yeah.
it worked. I guess it kind of made his character.
I will also say that
It wasn't annoying.
the other fun scene. This is the one I was trying to remember. The other fun scene when he's showing them dog fighting. He's like, he gets out the manual and he's like, "I bet you guys know this and all the other ones by heart."
hell yeah,
and he
we
throws
do.
it away and
Throws it
he's
away.
just like,
So
"All right,
is
we're
your
gonna
enemy."
go up there and I'm gonna teach you some dog fighting because this
And
is
they
like
all
real world
fail.
shit." And he's like, "If I shoot you, like the 200 push-up things is what it was." But and they're just sitting there like, "Where is he?" And then he just like zooms up through the both of them, like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "All right, guys, let's play."
So they had to have like
Kills
some
them all.
side. They had to have side cameras, and the jets had to have cameras, and yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah. I
Um,
can't wait to watch the special
special.
features.
There
like
was a
that-
lot of facts. In
I
this
like that
movie.
like 80% of the movie felt like it was in the air.
Yes.
Like versus like, oh, we're just gonna
The original Top Gun was not the
storytell,
same.
We're gonna storytell on the ground, and eventually we're gonna have some fun stuff in the air. And like, no, this was like a lot of it was
It's
in the
more
air.
of a love interest story in the first one too.
Yeah.
Between him and
It is.
Kelly.
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
was her name?
What you talking about the actress?
Well, her name or call
Jennifer
sign was
Connelly.
Charlie.
Oh.
No, in the original.
Yeah, yeah, and they didn't. They recant. They did a new love interest. The reason the ejector did not work in the F-14 is because there were safety pins that needed to be removed from the seat first.
that he wouldn't have known about.
They wouldn't have known
They
about.
would
No.
not.
Too
So
young.
here's the thing. It's lucky that they didn't eject the seat then.
Yeah.
You know, because they got saved anyway.
Right.
That was that was intense.
Do you like it when Rooster crashes and then he goes up? He's like, "Are you okay?" Yeah. Boom.
Boom.
And just like slams him down.
I think it's a good worthy sequel for my final
Well,
thought on this.
What were you thinking? You told me not to think.
You told me not
Right.
to think. Yeah, okay,
Yep,
yeah, you're
yep,
right.
Yep.
Glad you're alive.
It doesn't overload you a lot with this, but since there's some backstory that you need to know, it was like it's been a long time since I did the first one. and
You
it
literally
heavily
just
relied
got to
on it.
watch a 3 to 5 minute. If you're not, you just need to know like
Yeah.
the big parts of Top Gun to remember.
I say watch it anyway.
I mean, yeah.
Oh,
it's-
yeah,
it's
oh,
still
absolutely.
it's still
Yes.
a great movie.
No, I mean just watch Top Gun before you go watch Top Gun Maverick.
Here's the thing: the first Top Gun, I don't really like that much.
No.
There's a lot of scenes where just music plays.
It
That's
is a
not our
very-
generation.
It's a very 80s
yes,
movie.
it's a very 80s movie.
Very 80s. I mean, I still enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It's got Michael Ironside
Mm-hmm.
and Tom Skerritt, Viper.
So yeah, I give this movie a 9.
I'll go 10.
I go with 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I am picking the movie for this week,
Yes, indeed.
and I'm going with the movie Upgrade.
What?
Yeah.
What the hell is Upgrade?
I'm going with this movie called Upgrade. It is
Okay.
another one of the movies that's like kind of nobody's really heard of. It's kind of done okay.
2018.
Came out in 2018. Yes, this movie is not really well known, but it's really highly rated.
How'd you find it?
I found it on TikTok. People talk about these movies, and I'm not even going to show the thing. It's just the movie post doesn't really show a whole lot. So, yeah, it came out in 2018. The synopsis: set in the near future, technology controls nearly all aspects of life, but when the world of Gray, a self-labeled technophobe, is turned upside down, his only hope for revenge is an experimental computer chip implant. And he also can't walk, I think. So, yeah. On IMDb, or not IMDb, on Rotten Tomatoes. Let me look this up here. It has a really good score.
You found this on TikTok?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Critics give it an 88. Audience gives it an 87.
Okay, so pretty decent.
So it's obviously pretty good. Yeah, it's only an hour and a half long. It's on Hulu. So that's going to be our movie.
Sounds great. You guys want to spoil Obi-Wan?
Yes, let's discuss Obi-Wan now before we get out of here. 6 episodes of 4 of them are boring. My God, like
I would say
drag.
I'm glad 1 and 2 premiered together.
Mm-hmm.
Or else it wouldn't have. I don't think it would have
I
set
would
off.
say 1 is good.
Mm-hmm.
3 is the best.
Out of all of them,
Yeah.
I think 6, man.
4 and 5 are kind of slow, and then 6.
6 is a
6 was a
pinnacle.
good finish.
I think seeing Hayden in the mask with that mask cut like that
Right.
was really, really good.
Yep.
I wanted to
did
hear
not
him.
like. I don't like how they flash back.
Same.
And you can't make a 40-year-old Hayden Christensen look like he's 18.
Agreed.
It
It's
just
hard
can't be
it's
done,
hard to be okay with
You
it.
know,
But
it was a cool idea, but it just didn't work.
If
on
you
screen.
get past it a little bit, like if you accept it,
Yeah, just accept
I
it.
think the
it's fine.
scenes are good and they
Yeah.
are really
Yeah.
well done together.
Its purpose is to give a mindset of how he is when
Yes.
in competition. You know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Things that they
agree.
didn't touch on the
Mhm.
other movies.
Right.
I think that they could have done more, but I don't know what they wanted to do with it.
How did you like the big surprise at the end?
Loved it.
Seeing Qui-Gon was very much so
and
expected.
it was Liam.
I
Like,
expected
it
Yeah.
wasn't it wasn't CGI. It was
Nope.
it was him.
He sounds so old.
He looked it too.
Yeah, but you can tell you could see Qui-Gon in it. You could see Qui-Gon in this in that ghost, and it was very. I think it was a good send off, but they're probably gonna do a season 2.
Yeah, I don't see why they would.
There was one point at I think it's the last episode, where Luke's getting chased and then he knocks his head and he passes out, and then Obi-Wan gets there and is like is right there, and I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna fuck up the storyline because Luke's never
He's met him.
met Ben.
Yeah, he has.
There's a lot of plot holes.
He knew who he was.
Well, yeah, he knows who
He
he
doesn't know him
is,
very
but he
well.
doesn't know him very well, and I feel like that's something he would tragically remember for the rest of his
Remember
life.
when he wakes up in A New Hope, he's like, Ben Kenobi?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
He
because
knows
he
him.
hears about him.
No, he still knows him.
But I don't
you're
know if
gonna
he's
tell
ever-
me some stranger shows up and he's gonna just, oh, you must be Ben Kenobi.
No, he's met him before.
I don't know. I didn't.
There are some plot hole devices where Leia and Obi-Wan are really
So,
close.
okay,
you
so
know?
Very
and that I was going to talk about because I actually liked how they developed that relationship.
It's a little too close. Though,
No,
for her
I
to-
like that because you have to think about one of the first times you see.
It makes Obi-Wan's death in A New Hope completely misunderstood with
Like, she
Leia's
didn't even
reaction.
care.
Didn't give a fuck.
Didn't even know who he was.
Yeah.
But in A New Hope, when she's sending that message with R2 saying, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Because
you're
of
my
the
only hope."
rumors that she's heard.
And the fact that her
I'm
father
saying it
probably
brings a new
told
me-
her.
Yes.
It brings a new meaning to that to make it more of a, oh, wow, she really depends on this guy.
But she should only depend on him by rumors and by what she's heard because that's what she says to R2.
Yeah.
Maybe she gets her mind
Years
right.
ago,
So-
you served my father in the Clone
So
Wars.
IGN did post an article last week about how this series is starting to poke holes in the original plot.
She has to
Yes.
forget about Obi-Wan somehow.
Yeah.
There's no way she's gonna do that.
And well,
that
I
time
mean,
frame.
when Luke says, "I'm here to rescue him," here with Ben Kenobi, she says, "Ben Kenobi, where is he?" So that could suggest that she knows him.
I do like her outfit at the end with the holster.
Mhm.
How it
She
mirrors
puts,
A New Hope.
She puts Lola in the holster too.
I didn't see.
Oh,
her
I
do
didn't see that.
Yeah.
She did?
Yeah.
Aw.
So I mean, the series is well done. I think if they do a season 2, they're gonna have to bring in Darth Maul.
That base on the water was really cool.
That was
a
very
cool
cool.
set.
Yes, it was. I really enjoyed
The
that.
base on the water.
It's episode 4. Episode 4
Mhm.
when Obi-Wan goes to save her
Mhm.
because
Oh,
Reva
yes.
takes her to that
Yes.
base.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's very. I don't know what I think.
Okay,
about
I was
Reva.
not expecting before we knew Reva was a youngling.
Mhm.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, it was
The
nice.
Inquisitor.
It was nice to not have to figure that out. Like
Yeah.
I didn't.
Like
try
I
to-
liked that.
It was a nice surprise.
That
Yeah.
was actually a really good extra.
So
side
apparently you just
story.
don't die from lightsaber wounds.
I know what
now?
the fuck was that all about?
She's been stabbed
She
twice
had,
now.
She's had a lightsaber through her freaking abdomen, and she had enough energy to go find Luke and chase him, and
And then be like, no, we're good.
now we're good.
I don't know.
But what saves that is at the end when she's laying there with her wound, the Grand Inquisitor, the other guy, actually does say something like, "It's amazing what fear and revenge and evil does to the soul."
So,
Or
did she die? Because now I don't remember. I didn't think
no,
so.
she doesn't, because Luke
She
at the
just-
end goes, remember they're having that conversation. She goes, "What am I like? I can't do
You make
anything."
your own thing.
And he's like, "No, you're starting new. What you do from now makes you who you are."
Doesn't
she
she
threw her lightsaber away.
get relieved though of her duty?
No,
I
she
have no
just
idea.
disappears.
I think that's just the last time we see her.
I thought
I
Vader
can't remember.
like takes the pen away because she failed him.
Oh yeah, that's after she gets
Oh
stabbed.
yeah,
by
that's
him.
after.
okay.
Yeah, that's after. I'm
And then the
talking like
Inquisitor comes
I'm
back.
talking about
She's-
at
yeah,
the very
she
end.
just kind of goes rogue.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm talking about at the very end when she's on,
Giving up.
crying and giving Luke up back to Obi-Wan, and she's like, "I couldn't do it." Like, and then she said, "Have
Now,
I become
yes.
him?"
I remember now.
Yes.
But I loved at the end of 2 when Reva tells Obi-Wan that Anakin's still alive and the look on his face.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
that's
some
like you
great
didn't know
acting.
that he's still alive, and he's like, "Oh my god, what?"
But the fact that Anakin gave up the chase when they grabbed Leia and the fire was there between them in episode 3,
I don't think it was he gave up. I think it was more of a, okay, fine, whatever, you go. Like I know where you're gonna be.
I don't like that. Why would he pursue him again then?
Josh, there was really only one problem with
I have a
like
problem with that scene.
huge problem scene,
That was one.
which was like episode 1 or 2, and it's where him and Leia are about to like go through that gate.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they just go around the damn thing?
Oh yeah, with the trench gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really bad.
That was so incredibly stupid.
Yeah. I know.
And then they had to do a pull.
The
away
Leia chase
shot.
was really bad too.
That was actually very
In the
stupid too.
forest?
2 or
Oh.
3 grown men can't catch her.
I mean, have you tried
And
to catch a child?
She's running like this. She's running like
She's running
this.
so.
It was.
I mean,
pretty
have
bad.
you tried to catch a child though? It is pretty hard.
Yes,
Sometimes.
I understand, but you got these assassins,
And they're not really
basically.
like diving for her. They're kind of like, come
Well,
here.
They can't kill her or hurt her.
It's
Hmm.
it's still.
You give it too much
It
credit.
could
I don't know.
It could
I
have been
don't
done better.
Anyway,
I think Leia's character. I think the actress wise pristine. I think she did
She's
an
very good.
amazing job. She had huge boots
It
to fill,
was
and she
kind
filled
of
them.
interesting how it was like 95% Leia and 5% Luke. Or
Yes.
maybe even
Oh, yeah.
less.
Maybe there'll be more Luke.
So yeah, maybe
Yeah, maybe
his
there'll be more
time's
Luke.
coming up in season 2.
That'd be good. Do we have anything like a final note we want to say on that? I'm gonna give it like a 7. It's enjoyable.
Give it,
series,
like,
I'll go
for the
7.5.
season.
Sure.
Yeah, it was good.
I think I want to give it a 6.
Do it.
Well,
That's yours.
I'll give it a 6.5. How
Okay.
about that?
Let's do our plugs and get on out of here. We've had a long show. I knew it was going to be a little longer because we had to some time off. Unless you guys have anything else you want to say for the show.
Nope.
Anything else? No. Okay, Alex, plug your Twitch.
Yeah, if you'd like to watch me game, it's twitch.tv/cute_kitty, KUTE_KITTI. I stream on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings, playing a mix of Fall Guys and Fortnite right now. If you want to see me rage quit, get really pissed off.
You'll have a TikTok about Fall Guys soon.
Oh, it's been fun, not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yep. As far as my stream goes, twitch.tv/Mr. L. That's MISTERL. You can catch me there Wednesday and Thursday evening and Saturday morning. Right now, I've been doing Fortnite and Fall Guys as well, so I'm not certain as to when we're going to get into Warzone, but that's going to be very soon because Patrick he's pining for it, man. I know he is. And they've had an update recently, so hopefully we can go back into that. But right now, Fortnite and Fall Guys is good. Sea of Thieves, we pushed that back because the season hasn't really started yet, the new season, but they had a new video come out recently.
Yeah, the video.
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to go back soon. We'll have to do it eventually here soon. But yeah, as far as our channel goes, we'd like it if you guys hit the like button for this video and subscribe to our YouTube. And also hit the bell to be notified when we're live, which is normally every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will not have a show next week for the 4th of July. Our social media, we are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow us, PTOUnlimited, PTOUnlimited_podcast on Instagram. Also follow our Discord. It is free to join, and it's also a chat with everybody. There's different topics to talk about, different sections of gaming, movies, things like that. We also have an anime section for the anime lovers. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it is @_Mr. L.
Brett_wings.
Cute_kitty.
Final note, shout out to Patrick because I left my apartment Saturday and there was a package on my step. I'm like, what is this? I didn't order anything. So I open it up, and it's Punisher Skull decals to put on the bottom of my magazines for my gun. I'm like, who did this?
Ooh.
And I'm like, well, normally if it's a gift, somebody will say something, but nobody said nothing. I'm like, I know he has my address, and I have one other friend that does that. A couple months ago, I got him something, but I'm like, well, there's only a couple people know my affection for the Punisher Skull that would get me something with it. So finally, like 3 hours later, he's like, "Do you have a package show up?" I'm like, "Yes, you son of a bitch." Like, who sent this? So thank you, Patrick.
Oh, that's cool.
We still have yet to find out who sent us that pillow.
Yeah, nobody's
Nobody's fessed up for that
Nope,
that
nobody.
dachshund pillow.
I showed everybody at work because everybody
Grab
at
it.
work has my address. And
No, not that.
No, the other one.
The pillow.
The pillow. I got personally handed the other thing.
We don't know who sent this.
Yeah. Hey.
Who was it?
If you want some credit, had no return address, but it's obviously very personalized for me. So it's a wiener dog wearing a pink gaming headset gaming. So I don't know where they freaking found it, but
It was an Amazon.
was it Amazon?
It was Amazon.
But it's awesome, and nobody has come forward to tell me who found it and gave it to me.
It's fun getting fan stuff like that sometimes. Maybe you'll just remain anonymous.
Maybe it'll be anonymous.
Yep.
Whatever. I love it, though.
All right. Well, we're going to get out of here, guys. No show next week. You guys have a happy 4th of July.
We're getting some big boomers this year,
Yeah.
apparently.
Are you
Blow
doing
your-
anything for the 4th?
Don't blow your digits off. No,
Do you want to join us?
I gotta work. I
Oh.
mean, my normal shift.
You want to join us at night?
At
We'll
night.
be over there at Alex's grandma's,
My-
shooting off fireworks.
My mom's going to do big boomers.
Yeah, we're putting some money in for
the
it.
big ones.
Mhm.
Okay.
You don't have to.
Hopefully,
if you don't
grandma
want to, but
doesn't
we will be.
explode.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
So while you guys are staying inside, staying cool, watch The Boys. It's really
Yes.
good. It's on Amazon Prime. # not a plug. All right, get out of here, guys. See you guys next 2 weeks. Happy 4th of July. Bye.